coming in for the Ridge.
Spoke with her a little bit before the match. She has struggled with some injury here this season. Has already had 2 quarter zone.
She's putting the ball in play, and all of a sudden we're off to an amazing start, 6-0.
Yeah, these are 2 completely different styles of players, right? Bolsova's going to make more balls. Sophie Chang's going to go more for the winners. So it makes it difficult for Sophie Chang if she's not
making pretty close to the middle, and right there, Sophie was a little too aggressive for me.
I think Bolsova also just does a great job of really constructing the point and taking her time until she does get an opportunity to make an impact.
Tapping it or throwing up a lob, I get it, but
make a play.
She's bailing on the point, and she's actually kind of there. She's quicker than she thought. And it's funny, she only does on the backhand side.
It's a style that we have grown to see for so many players on both the ATP and the WTA side.
And I'm starting to understand it. Would you have just taken her the whole way through her time and said, hey, ride the hot hand, and then we'll deal with the subs later?
Yeah, I'm taking you all the way through, right? I feel like she's got 3 more minutes that she could play Bolsova, and I feel like you just keep playing Bolsova all the way through, then bring Mueller in at the very end and let her get into more of a rhythm instead of just a few points, and then you're out again.
I think the biggest challenge, too, is a little bit physical, but mostly mental. You know, things are going so quick out there, and then you could go and take a little nap on the sideline. That's what's tough to rev it up. So even though Bolsova's jumping around up here.
You might have just jinxed it.
Oh. No. Look at that, 2-pointer.
What a forehand that one was.
She has not made many errors. I mean, you don't miss, you're tough to beat.
I think at the end of this, I think she came in a little bit early. She might be over the 12-minute mark. It'll be interesting to see what happens at the very end of this.
I'll take it, by the way.
I'll
throw on 1 point at the end. They needed to stop some bleeding there.
What do you guys think Coach Claudio had to do last week to kind of rein in team morale and get everybody back on board after a loss like that?
You look, you kind of, it's almost like it never happened. You just get back to work, you get back.
Ooh, great volley.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about the fact that Sophie Chang
has been moving extremely well?
You asked about what they do after that blowout loss. I can tell they've been working on their serve. Some of that could be had a much, much better job in this arc.
Yeah. Oh, a little last-minute indecision there from. There's not a lot of energy that you release from a bad call or thinking that someone's trying to take a call. It's just, hey, I'm just going to play tennis. It's in, it's in. If it's out, it's out. Move on.
By the way, Yusuf is like the opposite of Sophie. When I'm watching his ball, it's just diving off the table at the end every time. It's clearing the net nice and high.
Here, I mean, the lefty, he's doing so well at just kind of extending these rallies. And he's like, okay, are you going to go for something big? Because if you don't, I'm going to run down every single ball here.
It's got to be so tough for Yusuf.
Hey, wow! And he's like, okay, I can give you a little pace as well.
Now Claudio was looking to replicate that same team energy, that same team environment that got him to the finals last year of season 1.
It's like when an NFL coach goes to a new team and they bring all their guys as free agents and trades. I think it'd be greater if the whole group of guys could get that same info about, hey, what do we want to do against this player? What are we trying to avoid? Might be big.
That's a great point. I think it's made possible by Centerline, and that was just a little glimpse at the energy that Coach Tori Hawkins brings to the table, as you can see.
Been talking about it all night long, that energy is everything, right? And if you're keeping your energy up, then your feet are going to engage in these rallies. You know, I like that he brought back John Chen into the singles line.
9 apiece.
Wow.
Very different story from the earlier match between Team Rise and Team Smash.
Yusuf looked a little off, and then he came in there to start the second bowl. I thought he looked great right there. That's exactly what they needed, and now they're up 3.
And I think that speaks volumes of the coaching philosophy and experience from Claudio Pistolesi. Obviously, we know that he's been different. This coaching style is, Nick.
Yeah, Claudio Pistolesi, he's definitely much more calm over there, calm and relaxed, but I think helps the team in some of these bigger moments. Ooh, how about that backhand? Now he's ripping the
So
ball. That's the
clean.
MVP from
Yep.
last year.
I don't understand.
And the grip, right? So if guys go into that side with pace, that's when he can maybe struggle. The backhand's absolutely money. That was good D there on the forehand on the run by Nicholson. Just staying in the rally. Both players going big targets, not going for the line. Dude, the backhand is money.
Yeah, so clean, so flat, but it's so difficult to stop momentum.
Yep.
Things go so fast. Points are just happening over and over. And yes, you have timeouts and substitutions, but you really can't slow it down too much. We're going to be done here in 2 hours, right? So
That ability to, hey, I'm just going to take a towel break. I'm just going to walk a little bit slower in between points, give them a different look, but that's just not possible in this format. That's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I'm sure these guys in practice, they're jumping out of your chest, and you have to find a way to somehow calm that intensity, and it's in your body,
yeah.
right?
I mean, if you're on the Pro Tour and you lose a set, you're going to drag your heels and go take a 15-minute bathroom break,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we've already been through a bolt and a half.
Yeah.
Like that can also be a lot of pressure when you know that you have to perform in doubles.
Sure, but I think champions like that pressure.
Yeah.
I want to be that guy. I want my whole team looking at me going, hey, when he comes in, it's a done deal.
It's the best feeling, yeah.
And I think that's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, Fabrice has won ATP titles, right? I mean, you know, this isn't pressure to him. This is love for the game and wanting to win for your team.
We talk about
Last-minute points here going into the doubles.
And there's a lot of NFL coaches that talk about tired. There's been a lot going on. You got 2 minutes. All these points are going to add up. If the Ridge can build a little 5-7 point cushion, that's huge for dubs. Or maybe the Ribs get a little advantage, and then they can go from there.
A little slice and dice action from these two.
Wow.
See, but that's the backhand once again.
Well served to stay over there to finish this bolt.
He tried to get it there.
Wanted to.
John Chin trying to get things even here. And Yusuf, he's trying to get some last-minute two-pointers.
Know where to go with it. I'll be curious to see if that keeps up in doubles. Or maybe if he's serving and volleying, maybe it's not as big of an issue.
Yeah, Yusuf, he's starting to find a rhythm as this match has gone along. And there it is, the Ridge, 22-17. Experience needs to help Alisea as well. And say, hey, just 1 point at a time. Let's keep moving. You see Bolsova, she's all over the net right now. And really making Monosono and Cheng have to think about where they're hitting that return.
Exciting because it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Every single point matters, you guys.
Great hands. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, incredible depth there at the end by Monosono.
Oh, great lob. Oh, no, wide.
And I love the play. I think it's a great change-up, especially when you're out of position.
Martin, they played a lot at World Team Tennis together for the Philadelphia Freedoms in the past. And
Wow, what of knowledge that Martin has.
You would think he's like a second coach out there and practices with Tori, right? I mean, he's seen it all. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Great hands.
Yeah, you
Nicholson, though. I remember last year he struggled a bit in doubles, didn't actually play as much. So he might be the player they want to pick on, yep.
and that's what you want to do. You see how
Feels as though you're playing with such a smaller court because Martin is already on top of the ball before you even hit it.
and I feel like that's the biggest
And kind of babysitting that one.
It's emotional trauma. Everyone remembers how many times they got beat down the line, but no one remembers all the cross courts.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him. That overhead. That. Oh, yeah. Get the 2 points. I thought Shakhtar was.
Actually said something to Sam Nicholson. Just maybe give him a different look. Say something in a different way.
He's all over the place. He's just meandering around the court.
You see that? He was standing on the other side. Just trying to get in their opponent's head a little bit. Oh, that's a good short ball. He's so smart when your opponent is that.
As a doubles team, you in 14 seconds, you almost have to have these plays down before the arc even starts.
Yeah.
You don't really have time. Wow, what a volley.
Oh, what a volley. What an athlete. His opponent's head and Yusuf's head here. Oh, what a backhand return by Shakhtar.
Just come forward.
Yeah, he knew they were going to serve his backhand. He's been hitting so big off the forehand. bad luck. But great, you'll take it.
That's an impressive serve right there with that amount of, and a two-pointer.
Nicholson was like, hey, I was the MVP last year for a reason.
Right.
Short volley. Close to Shachter.
And we just kept it within 5. It's been tied or within 5 here for the last 15, 20 minutes. I mean,
that's incredible to be able to find that angle.
Down the line there.
Fabrice wasn't ready.
Oh, no. We need the Fabrice coach.
Fabrice, you got to stay ready.
Again.
Hey, you're going again. You're going again.
They're serving again to you. Timeout.
He's got to get it back together. They're going to need him here.
Oh, that's two-pointer.
Continuing to keep it close. So important in this fast-paced environment.
Oh, wow. Actually thought the volley was going out, so he said net.
Dude, she plays angry. She came in right in volley, screaming at her team. I mean, that's the energy. Look at it. It's infectious. She's a pit bull, man.
Yeah, you can tell. And I like Shaq.
AB hasn't hit a ball. So I don't even think you get a choice.
Yeah.
With the racket.
What a shot. They can serve. He can serve. He can serve.
He didn't actually touch that ball. That was a two-pointer.
Last 6-7 minutes.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Incredible hands there from
Midway right now.
that was going out. That return was going out, Nick.
Yeah, that return was going out. Matosono wasn't sure.
That shot to the forehand.
Yeah. See,
Silva needed to be on top of that.
If I'm Shachter there, it doesn't need to be that big, right? Matosono has...
Yeah, the Ridge are just going to miss this.
That's 1 point. And it is Team Ridge who get it done after an incredible number of momentum shifts.